everybody, and welcome to a library in the multiverse. It's not my library, at least not right now. Might potentially be eventually, but I am librarian VTuber Star Shadow, aka Star, actual real life librarian, degreed up and everything, yes, and also family man, daughter, cats, the whole 9 yards, if you will. And when things have settled down for the night, it's time for me to relax and play some games. That's the way it works. That's the way it works here. But yes, this is not my library. We were trying a different library. I decided, you know what, maybe we'll go back a little bit to some of the cool libraries that I've seen pictures of. Some I've actually been to. Most I have not, because I'm not that well traveled. But this one I have been to. This one I have been here in this room, actually. This is the U.S. Library of Congress, which is a library that is pretty famous, I would say. And this is a beautiful room here, the beautiful reading room here. Very wonderful. They have renovated, I believe. I haven't been there in a while, so I'm not sure. I don't think this is the way it looks now. I think they did renovate this a bit. If I find a picture of that, I will definitely try and use that as background for a little bit too. But currently, like I said, this is not my library. This is a library that could potentially be my library. Probably not, but could potentially be my library. In which case, you know, then it would make a lot of sense to have this, but it is not. But it is a really cool library, and yeah, it's very famous. Those in the academic libraries and such may be very familiar with the Library of Congress classification system, which of course comes from the Library of Congress, which is this building here. How wonderful. But yeah, a librarian should have a librarian background, right? So we've been having our own little librarian creation, but sometimes you want to look at some of the other libraries that are out there. So well, let's go. We can go through some of the ones, like, once again, that I do have. I think I know I found a few pictures. I might even like switch through some of my backgrounds. Like I have a background that is like my normal stream background too, which could be pretty funny to use. I might try that too. So we'll see. We'll think about it. But yeah, that's a library. Cool library. Open to the public library, as a matter of fact, too. So can get in and get tours and stuff. So if you're in the DC area, definitely should try and have a look, especially if you're into libraries, which if you're here you have to be, and if you're not, then well, you're not in the right spot. But yeah, so that was probably more information than you wanted to know. But I don't know if anyone is reading some of the Jump stuff that's not weekly Shonen Jump, but some of, like, I'm not sure which one this one's in. This one is in. It's whether it's like Jump Plus or Monthly Jump or something. But Make the Exorcist Fall in Love is one that I've been reading, but it's a very interesting story. A lot of religious overtones, as you would guess from that. Actually, you probably wouldn't guess from that, but once you see it and you realize, yes, that this is a very strongly religious overtone. The story is very based on like a version of Christianity, I guess. But the theologic theological kind of theming around it. Makes it interesting. Anyway, so I've been reading it, and there was okay, so this is going to be spoilers for the latest chapter that came out today, I believe. Yeah, I read it today, so it must have came out today. So if you don't want to have it spoiled for you in case you are actually reading it, then yeah, well, you may want to wait until we switch scene again. Once we're into the game, we'll stop talking about this. But yeah, so in this pivotal chapter, our demon heroine, I guess, is that the way to say it? And the priest, who we don't have a name for, just everyone always refers to him as Mr. Priest. So Mr. Priest has been in the realm of one of the big demons, Bel, and has basically given up on the world and everything. And our heroine, I guess, Emery, who is secretly a demon, a succubus at that, I believe, has come to visit him in this world that is, well, I guess in this like side world that where the priest has given up on everything and has isolated himself and is getting ready to join Mabel to basically destroy the world. But Emery is invaded because, as has been hinted at for quite a bit of time, actually. I'm not sure that people are quite following this, but for quite a bit of time, there's been lots of hints that Emery actually has feelings for the priest. Now, her whole mission, and the reason why the priest and her met up in the first place, because her job as, I believe, an emissary of Satan, it's like the separate demon lords, and they all have their own thing they do, and sometimes they're against each other. But anyway, so her goal was to make the priest fall from grace, basically, by making him lust for her, because, you know, she's basically a lust demon. But so she's really been at it as this innocent, naive priest, young priest, he's in his teens, is been thrust into the world basically to fight demons and protect the world from demons. And so he's experiencing a lot of pain and such because of these difficult fights and just how the world is. He's seeing how the world really is now after being cooped up in a monastery for a long time and being trained, because he's like the most powerful of the exorcists in history, I guess. So the plan is for Emery to seduce him, make him fall so that Satan can take over. Well, Emery, of course, has spent a lot of time with him now, and I feel that it has been pretty obvious in the last, I don't know, probably 20 chapters or so, at least from the school arc, where he goes to school, and of course in their classes, Emery and the demon, blanking on the name, but the demon masquerading as the famous singer. And I think that was like the first like not subtle clue that Emery actually has feelings for the priest, in which case she's failing at her job because she's not supposed to have feelings. He's supposed to have feelings for her. And so it's starting to hint at something, and you have to wonder, like, what does that even mean? Because if she is the one developing feelings, will that change things? And in this chapter, it is confirmed because she confesses to him that she's in love with him, which of course is blowing his mind, and I guess the next chapter will be him reacting to this. But reading comments in the Manga Plus app, which I highly do not recommend because people are crazy, although sometimes some of the comments are pretty funny, but it seems that people aren't really following. And like, I'm usually one of those who can't follow a story because a week in between, if not more, I forget story beats in between. I'm reading so many manga at once that things get muddled, and so half the time I don't know what's going on. But in this, I feel like it's been pretty clear that she has, I don't want to say given up on what she's supposed to do, but that she has definitely, obviously she definitely had feelings for the priest that are more on the love side as opposed to lust side, and like she actually wants the best for him, wants to protect him and such, even if it's in her, as she admits in this chapter, her own selfish way, in that she basically wants him for herself and not for the sake of the world or anything, which is a concept which is, I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this. It's a way of saying things that it's, as she put it, she was talking about fate, and her fate seems to be to always have terrible relationships, to always have relationships that fail, and that it's usually her fault. But she doesn't really elaborate on that, whether it's like something that, you know, whether it's because she doesn't realize that she has like true feelings, or whether there's other circumstances to this. It's just her admitting, you know, being vulnerable and honest, which you would not expect out of a demon, especially a demon, a less demon like this, is showing this vulnerability and honesty to him, and admitting that, hey, it's crazy that I'm in love with you, but also all my relationships in the past were doomed. They all fell apart. I hurt a bunch of people, and it's probably going to happen to you too, but I don't care. I want this anyway. And so it's like there are a lot of people that kind of read that as that she's going through, for some reason people are reading it more as that she's trying to seduce him and to basically follow the plan that was going on before. But yeah, like I'm saying, it's just not what is actually happening in the story, and I'm surprised people are misreading it so badly. She even says in this chapter that she wants to run away with him and basically abandon both of their positions, but you know, he can forget about the world and be with her, and she can do the same and hide as much as possible from Satan. And basically she doesn't care about what her, I guess actually her master cares. She'd rather spend that time with the priest, and it really shows a depth of selfishness, but also a depth of love that perhaps is new to her, because I think she doesn't know how to. She doesn't know. I don't think she really actually knows what love is, and therefore I think it may be the first time she's actually experiencing it, because of the way she describes it and how she feels that she is being super selfish and wanting him all to herself, when that is like the common version of it is that, I guess that you can kind of read that almost as infatuation as opposed to actual love, that you are more obsessed with that person than actually love them and you just want them all to yourselves, but which I don't think is really what she's expressing. Like, it doesn't seem to me that she is expressing that kind. It's just like she is trying to put her feelings into words and can't reconcile the feeling of wanting that person so much, and she feels like it's selfish to be that way and to care about someone like that and want them not to be hurt and not to take away their pain and to run away so that he doesn't have to face any of the demons or any of the evil that he's seen, when it's actually not that. Like, she cares more about him than she cares about anything else, and I think it's just the way she's expressing it is a little bit more difficult to, I guess, to understand if you're not familiar with kind of some of the tropes that are inherent in some storytellings and stuff, I think. And maybe that's what it is. It's just people unfamiliar with kind of a more complex story than what you normally see in a more shonen kind of thing. Because this has been, I don't want to say, it's nothing that is super complex, but it's definitely a bit more, there's definitely a bit more to it than, a bit more subtext to it than I think a lot of the stories that people would be more interested in. It's more, almost more seinen in a way. So I don't know why I'm rambling about this. It's I wish I had put some of my thoughts in order about this before trying to express it, because otherwise I kind of go all over the place, as you can see. Well, the fact of the matter is that Emery is very much in love with the priest, and it seems to be a pure love, and I think a lot of people are trying to misread the situation because either they don't like her character or they don't like the way things are going, and they just can't read the subtext here. And I think it's been obvious for a while now that she's had feelings for him, and I think there have been a lot of people that have missed that, and it's upset me because I feel like it's been a pretty well done story, pretty interesting story, and very emotional and very disturbing in some ways. Like, it's not my favorite of like manga, but I think I find it to be fascinating in a lot of ways, and so I guess, yeah, maybe I thought about it a little bit. I guess some of the religious underpinnings of it have spoken to me, maybe. I don't know. but yeah, so that's it. That's all I want to say. I'm just upset that people are misreading these things, and it upsets me that's being misread so hard. So yeah, there we go. So I've said my piece on it. So let's get back into this game before I start going off on something and not making a good point at all. So yeah, we're back here. We didn't quite get to start the main quest today, but we are in Crestwood.
Nothing to report, sir.
And we are not far away now from the main quest, which is right here. Where we're meeting the Warden ally that Hawk knows. But we did a good bit of exploration, as you can see. We got through here, got the Crestwood, got to see a whole lot of stuff. We killed some wyverns over here, which is interesting. And so, yeah, we get here. I imagine this is probably not gonna last too long, but we do need more power, so we'll probably go and explore a bit more as well. So let's go and do this then. I did go and clear out my inventory, so now my inventory is not super full of stuff. It's been cut down to like the 20, so I got room for like 35 things to pick up, maybe more. Oh, can I not kill this thing?
Hawk's Grey Warden ally should be in sight.
Like, I want to see what kind of meat it drops. That's mainly what it is. That's the main reason why I wanted to do this, because I'm curious. Apparently I'm the only one getting hit by anything here, which is kind of sad. Okay, what did you drop? Oh, there's another one. Okay, we're not worried about that one. Truffalo hide. Okay, you guys don't need to worry about that. Let's go over here. Oh, there he is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just wanted to kill one. You don't have to kill another one. Who are you, bro? Talk. Alright. Oh my god, why are you guys fighting it? You don't need to fight it. I guess I better go help. They're doing fine, by the way. They don't need my help with this thing. Oh wait, now there's other stuff joining in. Okay. We're getting third-partied by some wolves now, too. This is why I didn't want you guys fighting everything here. I just shurikened him. See, now we're getting our asses kicked because of all this shit here. Also, you guys don't really need my help, but I'm coming. Did I miss? Apparently you guys want to kill this thing, so I can't jump up there. I can't help you guys. There we go. Okay, you happy now? You guys bloodlust sated? Because my god, you guys absolutely had to fight everything. Didn't really need to do that, but okay. Okay. So let's go and meet this dude.
Glad you made it. I just got here myself. My contact with the wardens should be at the back of the cave.
Okay.
A group of wardens were protecting a villager from corpses out near Crestwood.
They were likely hunting my friend. I'm glad they didn't come looking for people to help in here. They might well be good men, but they've been given bad orders.
Okay. Anything else?
Let's go.
Okay, then let's go. You coming? I thought you were leading us. I was like following you and then you stopped. Because you stopped, that means you given me license to harvest as we go. Which, you know, I'm fine with.
Let's go.
Banner of the Blind Men. This banner marks the cave as an outpost of the Blind Men, notorious smugglers who are known to sell slaves to Deventer. It is possible that the Grey Warden asked him politely to leave so that he could use their hideout, although the bloodstains on the walls suggest otherwise. Alrighty. Like how we just bust on in. No knocking, no nothing. Didn't send Hawk in first for some reason. Fancy.
It's just us. I brought the Inquisitor.
My name is Toud, and I'm at your service, Inquisitor.
Most of you wardens disappear. Then I run into a Darkspawn Magister named Corypheus. Do you think that one might have something to do with the other?
I fear it is so. When my friend Hawk slew Corypheus, Weishaupt was happy to put the matter to rest. But an archdemon can survive wounds that seem fatal, and I feared Corypheus might possess the same power.
Seems that's true.
My investigation uncovered clues, but no proof. Then, not long after, every warden in Orlais began to hear the calling.
Maker, why didn't you tell me?
It was a Grey Warden matter. I was bound by an oath of secrecy.
Is the calling some sort of Grey Warden ritual?
The calling tells a warden that the Blight will soon claim him. Starts with dreams. Then come whispers in his head. The warden says his farewells and goes to the deep roads to meet his death in combat.
And every Grey Warden in Orlais is hearing that right now. They think they're dying.
Yes. Likely because of Corypheus. If the Wardens fall, who will stand against the next Blight? It is our greatest fear.
So Corypheus isn't controlling them. He's bluffing them with this calling. And they're falling for it.
Yeah, that sounds bad. You don't like it. Does Corypheus guy? He sucks.
Is the calling they're hearing real, or is Corypheus mimicking it somehow?
I know not. Even as a senior warden, I had heard only the vaguest whispers of Corypheus. The Wardens believe that this calling is real, and they will act accordingly. That is all we know for certain.
How can Corypheus make all these Wardens hear the calling?
I cannot say. We know little about him, save that he is dangerous. He is a Magister, as well as a Darkspawn, and speaks with the voice of the Blight. That lets him affect the minds of Wardens, since we are tied to the Blight ourselves. It must be how he created this false calling.
Man, we definitely should. We had time. We could have done Dragon Age Origins to learn more about the Wardens before we got here. I've forgotten so much of it.
You said all the Wardens are hearing the calling. Does that include you? And also you, Blackwall?
Sadly, yes. It lurks like a wolf in the shadows around a campfire. The creature that makes this music has never known the love of the Maker, but at times, I almost understand it. We must uncover what Corypheus has done and end it. This cannot stand.
I do not fear the calling. And worrying about it only gives it power. Anything Corypheus does will only strengthen my resolve.
That doesn't really answer my question, bro.
So the Wardens think they're dying and have stopped thinking clearly. That won't go well.
We are the only ones who can slay archdemons. Without us, the next Blight will consume the world. Warden Commander Clarel spoke of a blood magic ritual to prevent future Blights before we all perished. When I protested the plan as madness, my own comrades turned on me. Grey Wardens are gathering here, in the western approach. It is an ancient Tevinter ritual tower. Meet me there, and we will find answers.
Alright. So we have 6 out of 8 power required for this. But we did get some information at least. See what the book says. Regarding the calling. So many refuse to speak of it. But how can we know it? How can we identify it if we do not share it? The calling is not a source of shame. The song that whispers in the back of my mind is no evil upon my soul, but the mark of a life well lived in the service of a greater good. If all things come from the Maker, then is this too not part of his plan? Could it not be a gift, a final haunting melody to send us into the afterlife with hearts opened? Could this not be his song? It scratches at my thoughts, the music almost a voice, at once unearthly and beautiful. I found myself humming it aloud a few days past. Where once it intruded, it now feels like a natural part of my mind's course. It coils around memories I hold dear, training with Sir Keller, riding in the moonlight, my mother's face the last time I saw her, and it inserts itself into them, so that I could almost swear that music, that sense of a presence watching and calling, had always been a part of what I remember. This is what the senior wardens warned us of, I imagine. I should not find it beautiful. I must remember the corruption and recognize that my mind is slowly losing the wit to differentiate between this world and that which would consume and destroy it. I must. I can. I will tell the wardens tomorrow. I have seen their looks. They already know, I suspect. I will heed the calling, go to the deep roads to die with the dwarves, fighting as a Grey Warden should. But if I am to die, after all I have given, can I not at least allow myself the pleasure of the song's beauty? The final pages of To My Fellow Wardens by Sir Marjorie Oran. Oh. Haunting, quite frankly. But yeah, Dragon Age Origins is all about the Grey Wardens, and we get a full view of it. We join and we fight alongside them, and
I heard what he said. Hopefully we'll find some answers in the western approach.
And we learn all about Grey Wardening there.
We should get to the ritual tower in the western approach as soon as possible, Your Worship.
Cool. Oh, we can ask him about more.
Corypheus was in a warden prison, right? So you must know something about him.
I know little, and that much only because of my relative seniority. Most wardens have never heard of him. When I suggested Corypheus might have something to do with the calling, the warden mages turned on me. I trained some of those wardens myself. If I knew any more of Corypheus, I would share it, Your Worship.
What's it like, being a warden? I can't even imagine.
Been a long time since I was anything else. It becomes your life, searching out Darkspawn, killing them, ensuring no one ever knows how close they are.
Clarel's the warden commander, right? What's she like?
She was a good warden. Once. Among those King Kalen reached out to before the Blight. She always resented missing the chance to help. When the calling came, Clarel stopped listening to the rest of us. Only magic could solve this problem, she said.
Do you think Corypheus is using the calling to control her?
It's hard to say. I have heard the whispers of the calling myself, but it's only noise, no words. Certainly no commands. Either way, the guilt is hers. She's Warden Commander. She should bow to no one's word, but Weishaupt's.
We'll talk later.
That's interesting way as well to think about it. In that maybe using the Warden Commander as a way to control everyone, which would be pretty effective if it works. And she seems like she may be more susceptible to it than others, then she missed out and would really want to be a part of things like that. You joining us, Hawk?
Let's go.
You joining us the rest of the way? Because I could use a 5th person to take care of some of the stuff here. Let's go and check things out over here. No, I guess not. That sucks. He kind of just stood there back there, I guess. That sucks. Bro, come on. You can journey with us, and yeah, it looked like he
Let's
just
go.
disappeared. That sucks. I was hoping we'd be able to roll 5 deep here. Kick some ass, take some names. You know how it be. It's a dock. The pit in the pond. 3 trout pond hides a sinkhole hundreds of yards deep. Darkspawn emerged from this and other caves to attack Crestwood during the Blight. The flood that wiped out old Crestwood drowned the blighted ones, and the excess water created the pond we see today. If the dam was not damaged, we would have never survived the Darkspawn. Was the Maker's hand in this? I cannot believe he would be so purposefully cruel to his children, law though we are. Interesting. Is that okay? Yep, that seems to be about as far as we can go that way. We'll take a quick little look-see over here. Just never know. We got a bunch of seeds still. Pretty cool. I imagine we can jump up here, but then, yep, we're blocked. Okay, like this is an actual wall. Like, oh, no, there's an invisible wall here, too. I hate when they put up an invisible wall. I mean, those rocks back there are probably good enough. Let's make it so we can't jump that high. That's all you gotta do. Don't have to put up an invisible wall like that. A very visible wall is good enough. It's a bridge? Oh, there's a tower back there. Discovered South Road. Oh, okay. No, this is how we would leave. Okay. So this is like the edge of the map here. Okay, so we have a fade here. We might as well try to take some shit out here. Oh, I am hurt. Did I completely miss everything? Oh, you motherfucker! No. You good? I turned down just a touch. There we go. Oh, I should like actually do something to this thing to make sure it's. I'm the only one getting their asses kicked here. I'm invisible, you piece of shit. What? That's dead. There we go. Maybe that will do a little trick on it. I'm low health. What am I low health from? Oh, I got something for you. Boom, I did have something for you. Arcane Horror, okay.
Allying with the Inquisition is likely to give the Templars significantly more authority.
That is the likely result, yes.
Does that concern you?
If I were to be shackled, you would have done so by now. I am an asset, if not a friend. I may disagree with the Inquisition's choices, but such concerns pale in comparison to the threat we face. Regardless of who was responsible, the conflict between Templars and mages helped Corypheus rise to power. We cannot afford to let political infighting distract us from our duty.
Agreed. When it is done, I promise what you have done here will not be forgotten.
Thank you, Seeker. I think.
Nice and political. But at least Cassandra and Solus kind of see eye to eye. One of the few here. Another book. Plants versus corpses. In all the strange struggles that have raged across Ferelden, one of the most peculiar is the Battle of Pauper's Cap. A powerful demon, bent on gaining power in the mortal world, raised an army of corpses to assault the home of Helianthus, a reclusive apostate who was said to possess both fabulous wealth and great knowledge. While the demon saw the perfect host in this bejeweled bookworm, Helianthus was not without defenses of her own. As the corpses shuffled towards her house, Helianthus called to the demon, declaring that though she was just a simple apostate, the demon would see her power and entire infantry. Then, calling upon her magic, she summoned spirits into the plants in her vegetable patch, creating countless tiny sylvans. The resulting garden warfare saw corpses armed with buckets and doors as makeshift helmets and shields battling possessed fruits and vegetables who spat seeds, constructed makeshift fortifications, and even chomped entire corpses whole. In the end, the area around Helianthus's home became both garden and graveyard, home to the corpses destroyed as she defended herself and this world from the demon. Had she been defeated and her great brain turned to the demon's purposes, we might well have seen terrible corpses rampaging from the great pyramids of Parvolan to the pirate-infested waters of Lomrin, or even into the unknown western lands. Is this my lunch? I thought we were dining on bacon today. I was informed that there would be bacon. No, I shall not take the pot off my head. Why? Because I'm mad. A unsourced and debatable tale from Davith the Mad, supposedly shared at his estate in Walnut Hills where he spent his later years. It's pretty badass, actually. Mad respect to this lady. Mad respect. Not just for like the whole plant thing, but talking shit to the demon, to the crazy demon beforehand as he like shows up and she's just like, no bruv, you're getting your ass kicked. Called her shot and then won. That's pretty badass. Power of bookworms and the related type. We're just hearing him here. Yeah, we're gonna do a little exploration because might as well. I don't want to get into too much with Star Rail coming in the next episode. Hopefully just two. Hopefully just Thursday and Friday. But I mean, just never know. Really hurting me here with the old.
Time to come knocking. Between the corpses and the wyvern, nothing here is safe. But I wouldn't give to get my hands on that animal.
What? What's this about a wyvern?
There's a wyvern causing trouble.
It used to hunt in the mountains. Didn't bother anyone but the bandits. Lately, the beast got it in his head to come down here. It almost crippled Gauld's little boy. Best someone kill it. I hope I get my hands on the liver. It makes a poison that kills rats like nothing.
Yeah, we took care of that.
I killed the wyvern up in the cave. The body's yours if you want it.
That I do. Here, for your troubles. I hope you can make good use of it.
Go. Also.
Fine day to you.
Do you farm out here?
The name's Judith. I farm and I mend things for the village and people passing through. I did a fair trade with traveling merchants before the undead started attacking. And those bandits. Not to mention that dragon.
And the dragon. Holy shit.
What do you know about the dragon?
She moved in a month ago. The guards tried to run her off, but she snapped one's head off and she flew away.
Oh, damn.
Poor Hamold. At least it was quick. Since then, she's eaten 3 horses, 5 goats, and 2 cats.
God damn it. It's eating cats. Must pay.
If you're Judith, there's a man in the village concerned about you.
That must be Gould, fretful as ever. I'm glad he stayed in Crestwood. He's fast as you please with a loom, but terrible with a sword.
Ha. He's into you, lady.
Until later.
Be safe.
Wormhole return to Judith, okay?
Fine day to you.
We did. Okay, I
Until
think
later.
that's done, and
Safe.
we should be getting... Oh, what's going on here? Who's fighting and why? Oh, they're fighting wolves, okay. It's fine. I can do that. Hey bro, so you don't have to worry about it. See there, they won. And now I'm gonna win too. Bitches! Oh, that was badass. He like tried to he tried to come at me and got absolutely wrecked. That was pretty funny. All right, good enough. Thank you for the canine leather, though. Oh no, that's the ladder. We don't need to worry about the ladder. Actually, why am I going up there yet? I don't need to. We got the Assyrium over here. Let's worry about this first. Oh, it's gonna be a fucking hard one. Alright, you gotta start from up here then. Oh. Oh, this will be fine. Boom. What is this supposed to be? Some kind of dude? Constellation Silentier. Referred to as Silence in the common parlance, the constellation Silentier is historically attributed to Dumat, the old god of silence and the leader of the ancient Tevinter pantheon. The depiction of the constellation, however, is often debated. Some depict a dragon in flight, while others, also the most common modern depictions, show a man carrying a horn and a wand. Some scholars believe these represented scales, which would point to this constellation being a supplantation of the Elven mythal, but nothing indicates this to be more than speculation. From a study of Thedosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petrarchius. Gotcha. Alright, since we're here, let's check up here real quick. Not that I think there's anything up here, but you know, it's here. I'm obligated to check up here. To not pick a fight with another Druffalo since they seem to really want to die. Okay, actually this is not really a mountain. Pretty easy to get up here. There was a plant. I thought that was our plant, but we must have picked it up already. There is something coming. It might be a wolf. Might be two wolves. Yeah, it's wolves. Annoying us, of course. Okay, we haven't been over here, so we might as well check it out. I don't want to fight the wolves because of the Druffalo there, which if we hit one, we'd have to fight, and that's gonna take forever, so let's not worry about it. Templar's first sword. Merkel's first. Okay, and magnetic staff. Okay. Oops, that's not the button I was going for. Excuse me. Excuse me. Boom. Oh, absolutely wrecked. Other than, okay, let's get that dude. Oh, nice. Dead. Oh, not dead. Not dead. Some people want to pick fights with us, and it's just like, why? We're so nice. Velveteen. Velveteen Dream. Charred note. I saw what those bandits did to Randall's farm. Enough's enough. Even if I can't stay here, I'm not letting the sodding highwaymen take my home from me. If any of you slugs can read, I set the fire with heaps of dried cow dung. Hope you like sifting through the ashes. Okay. Respect. Man, trying to figure out what the hell all up here. We'll have to make a trip down at some point. Go along the coast. Oh, there's definitely stuff up over there. Let's find out what this is. Kerbronach. Oh, we have to take it. Oh, okay. So we kill everything in here in order to take it back. Oh, holy shit. I thought we were gonna fall. I thought I was gonna die. Is there a sneaky way in? That's the question. Like, can I get a drop on them coming from this way? Can I do something cool? Because it looks like absolutely not. It looks like there's no advantage in doing this. We have to go in the front way, which is pretty dumb. We should be able to go a back way if we can find it, which I'm hoping to find, but nonetheless, it seems like I have not found. Sad. I think there's an invisible wall trying to stop me too. That also sucks. Can we not get in? Looked like a tin wall was there. Claim. The gallows of Kerbronach. The gallows by the fortress are left over from when Orlais warred with Ferelden. Let us be grateful they have not seen use in years, apart from children using the ropes as swings before the gamekeeper chases them off. From the memoirs of Sister Vaughn of Crestwood. Cool, did we take it back then? Did we win?
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
Archers on the ramparts. Good defenses. They'll be hard to pry out.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to sneak in, but apparently I can't sneak in. We like knock on the door and tell them to get their asses out here so we can beat the shit out of them? You know, ask nicely. Hey brubs, come out with your hands up and you won't be embarrassed. We're sneaking. We're sneaking in. If the game will let us sneak in, which apparently will not. Maybe the worst decision of all. But hey, we do kind of see things, okay. Take it all back, so we have to do that. There's a landmark down there, so we're definitely going to go down there. Alright, should we fight these guys and kick everyone's ass? I mean, we definitely got the time. Just wish we had another way of doing it besides, you know, full frontal assault. But alright then, alright then. Oh, I just wrecked that guy so hard.
Kill that warrior.
Nice. Here. Boom. Oh, did I miss? No, I hit him. Blackwall, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Boom, I just knocked his ass down like piece of shit. He blew up. That thing still not dead? Coming. Oh, still not dead. Not dead. What the fuck? Why are we not killing everything? Sad splinters? Okay. Got distracted. Alright, so far so good. Ooh, some fade touch cotton. Well, you can use that to make some new stuff. Which maybe I should, especially since my Inquisitor definitely needs some better armor. It doesn't look as cool, like at all, but I mean, I guess we have to sacrifice sometimes, even though I don't want to. The look of this one is really cool. Oh, I gotta go up there first, I guess. Oh, can I not knock it down? A lot of guys here. Interesting. I guess I gotta go this way. Oh, I thought I knocked them all the way off. That would have been hilarious. Oh, I was gonna say, after blocking like a whole bunch of stuff, they for some reason are still hitting me. Oh, did I miss everyone? Why am I hurt? What was even hitting me? That person? They will not die. There we go. Got him that time. And that guy. Okay, there's another one. Yeah, nice.
So, look, have you always lived alone? Out in the wilderness as an apostate?
For the most part.
Would that not be incredibly trying?
People can be trying. Mankind most of all.
That is an excellent point.
So all this fade touch stuff, it's like masterwork stuff, so I can use that to forge stuff. I do hate how I'm the only one who was getting their ass kicked. By what, I'm not still 100% sure, but Can I? Oh, it did come down. Okay. Keep must be claimed. Bullshit. Where we claimed it. Keep must be claimed. I already claimed it. Keep must be claimed. Aha, supply cache though. Oh, I could have waited. That's fine. It'll probably be replenished again once we're done here. There's a mantis over there though. What happens if we go up here? Sneak attack? Keep must be claimed. Should have guessed. Game hates me doing anything fun. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of people here. Oh, did I just block an arrow? Nice. Nice. Is there more? Yep, pre-emergence, I guess. A little busy. Oh, what the fuck is that? Is that like a canary or something? Wrecked this motherfucker. I got out of the way of that shit. I can't get through there. It's kind of sucks. Did I not block any of that shit? That's terrible. What? I'm getting wrecked by nothing.
One down. I think that's all of them.
The fort appears sound. The Inquisition might make use of it.
The Last Stand. Unique mall. Cool. Cool. All right, so let's take it then. Place Inquisition flag. You're goddamn right. Not that that doesn't look ominous. Our flag is really evil. Pretty funny. All right, now we can actually explore the keep. They kicked me off from the top, I guess. So this is technically
Another stronghold for the Inquisition. What now?
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
okay. Let's check stuff out now. +5, nice. Oh, and we can climb down here too. Take mosaic piece, okay. Escape routes for ancients and Crestwood operation, okay. What's this? Yep. Oh, this must be what we're looking for here. Oh, shit! This is why I wish I was an archer. Get out of here. Unlock poison spider. How did I not die to that?
One down.
That ain't cool, man. That ain't cool at all. Why do we got spiders in our stronghold? That's some all that old bullshit and the game knows it. Like, it's always good to have more. This might have been a different way in. More options, more power, so that we can not have to do this later. So that's why I'm bothering to do this right now. Although I guess we could have went to the Western Marches. I guess that probably is a new map, but we probably would have to do the same thing that we were doing here, where, you know, we have to explore. Did not think of that. Sign of the Chevalier. Iron bark? What the fuck is this? Iron? Oh, it's masterwork. Okay. The fuck? This looks like it's somewhere we can get through here. Okay, maybe it's just a cave for show, not for dough. Okay, I really thought this was gonna be the spot that we wanted, but got rid of the spider. So in other words, keep this door fucking locked. Let you get to routinely do some spider killing. Oh, anything on the requisition list here? Oh, we have the geological survey if you want to do it. We have the dwarven puzzle box. They're each 1 power each. We can wait then. Anything for the healing potion? We don't have Prophet's Laurel. I'm not worried about that shit. We have 1. It's good enough. Yeah, healing potions.
Here. The mayor said the down controls were through this gate.
Alright, so before we do that then. Charter.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leleana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
Butcher?
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyaux. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
When's the spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Alright. Well.
I should be going.
Another time.
Well, let's open up that dam then in just a second. First, there was a door. What are you guys doing around this bear and not sharing it? Come on, bros. Want? As soon as you tap it, I want it. Gotta have it. But at the top of the stairs here, there was what we call a door that was locked. Oh, Hard in Hightown, Chapter 4. Donin Bradenkovic didn't stand on ceremony. He strode through the barracks and slammed open the door to the captain's office without so much as a nod to the guards he passed. Just barely dawn, and already Captain Hendalen was buried behind a mountain of paperwork taller than the Vin marks. All Donnan could see of the captain was her fiery hair and an angry gaze that had stopped more than one pickpocket mid-grift. Captain, I need a warrant for the Comte de Favre. Even as the words left his lips, Donnan knew they were a mistake. The captain rose to her feet. Brennan Kovic. The way she spoke his name was like a portcullis clanging shut. Where's my report on the Hightown Market body? It was the kind of question you might ask a truant child. The kind where you already knew the answer and just wanted to see someone squirm in guilt. I'll file it after. You'll file it now, guardsman. She stepped out from behind the desk. We follow procedure in my barracks. A magistrate was murdered on my watch, Captain. Donnan's voice was heated. He could never keep his temper in her presence. I'm not letting the killer get away. You left the scene without a thorough search of the market, and Dallin began pacing, her voice like cold steel. You harassed the magistrate's widow, and you practically broke down a Comte's door. She turned to glare at him. All before dawn. If you want a warrant, you damn well better have hard evidence to justify it. I know that de Favre isn't telling us everything, Donnan insisted. Let me bring him in and... Forget it. She crossed back to her chair. You've got nothing. You're not arresting a man on feeling, Brennan Kovic. Captain, he protested. From behind her paperwork, the captain waved for him to be silent. You're 2 weeks from retirement, guardsman. You want to stay in the ranks long enough to get pension. You follow procedure. Find me evidence and quit wasting my time. Dismissed. Okay, that kind of alternated between noir voice and surfer dude. Which, to be fair, not that dissimilar. Oh, I have to unlock it. Okay. Hey. Guess what? We're here. Edge of Vengeance. Holy shit. Oh, we're not level 14. Wait, level 11. Warden Scout Armor, okay. Couple books.
You're a scoundrel. Inquisitor?
Yes, what's up?
We're, just catching up with each other after an assignment.
That part's fine. Just don't lock me out of my own key.
Yeah.
No, Inquisitor. It won't happen again. I swear it.
Nose a little brown, Reeve.
Quiet, you.
How about I show you what happens when you lock the door on the Inquisitor? Your nose ain't gonna be brown, it's gonna be red. From blood.
Fresh gossip on Lady Janice.
Definitely a
When I put
spy.
my
Question is for who?
dagger up that ass. A Magister's needs. Deepest sister, it's been an age since I've written, but I simply had to thank you. Your advice was perfect. Just a few gossips bought with gold, and everyone in Minrethus thought Quinrinus and I were the most dreadful rivals. It let us indulge our little love affair without his richest family interfering, if only for a little while. Quinrinus himself sadly turned out to be less ideal. I caught him carrying on behind my back with a Soporati of all things. Can you imagine? There was nothing for it. During the quarrel, I threw boiling water in his face. Let his Soporati kiss the scars better. He's cowering in his mansion now, pretending he was hurt in a duel. No doubt he'll want revenge. Don't worry, dear sister. I took precautions. Don't tell anyone, but my master taught me a few secrets that should keep me safe. The ritual cost me the mansion's kitchen slave. Lena, I think she was called, but I have enough power now to keep Corinus from trying anything foolish. Kitchen slaves can be bought by the dozen at the market, so there's no harm in it. I feel wonderful, dear sister. Won't you come for Winter Send this year? I'll have my new slave trained to make your favorite lemon cakes by then. It'll be perfect. Letter from Magister Delphine to her sister Alia, 865 Blessed. Oof.
She's a marcher through and through.
Caer Baronac. King Brando erected Caer Baronac in 826 Blessed, intending the fort as a stopover garrison for Feraldan soldiers fighting Orlesian invaders. The village of Crestwood takes its name from the fort's first captain, Sir Venar Crestwood, who held Caer Brunnick longer than anyone thought possible against a vanguard of the Orlesian army. When the fort's defeat seemed inevitable, Sir Crestwood opened the gates holding a flag of truce and challenged every chevalier in the Imperial army to a duel. Amused, one Orlesian officer accepted the offer. Sir Crestwood swiftly cut him down. 8 more followed, Honor and the watching soldiers forcing them to fight Sir Crestwood one-on-one. The 10th challenger finally managed a fatal blow, only because Sir Crestwood had slowed due to blood loss from previous injuries. Impressed by Sir Crestwood's tenacity and endurance, the remaining officers left the small village around the fort untouched as the Orlesians made for the capital, sparing hundreds of innocent lives from notable fortresses, castles, towers, and other edifices of interest in Ferelden by Henry Lannon.
She could be Antivan, maybe.
Okay.
From Ravane.
Then you know that, pal.
I slit Pandra's throat in Val Royale. Maker's breath. Was that your assignment 3 days ago?
Damn. Damn. They don't mess around over there. Alright. We're gonna go do the dam. That goddamn dam.
Your worship.
Buy or sell. Okay. Buy or sell. Or beer. Jackpot, as they say. This was dam access? Where? Is it down? I mean, we could have done that anyway. Like, we would have found ourselves down here anyway. Was that not the one I wanted? This. I don't know what that is. Guess we'll go down here and check it out. Guess we can always warp back to Crestwood. I wonder if this was a back way in too. And I didn't find it because I didn't go the down way, I went the up way.
Dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
The Black Fens. So I guess, yeah, I guess they wanted me to go from below than above. I wanted to climb through a window and come in and kick some ass, but apparently it's not the way things are done here. They wanted us to be sneaky like rats and not like ravens or crows or something. Silk. Alright. Enter tavern. Huh? The Rusted Horn. The fuck y'all doing in here?
What in?
Ah, wonderful.
What?
The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
What are y'all doing in here?
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
Oh no.
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
Bros, how is it only that far from... What the fuck? I don't understand the time and the distances. And also, I mean, at least you put out a bear rug for you, but still. Can do better than a decrepit pub. Having sex in a decrepit pub. I mean, definitely worse things. Not the most romantic, but I mean, if you want people to watch, I guess. The Rusted Horn's menu. Welcome to the Rusted Horn. Ale, 3 coppers. Cold ale, 10 coppers. Wine, 2 silver. Brandy and Teven, 6 silver. Bread and cheese, 2 coppers. Turnip and mutton pie, 3 coppers. Fish, 3 coppers. Stew, 4 coppers. Plate of wyvern rings. Really chicken, 5 coppers. Wyvern steak reel, 2 gold. That makes sense. The First Blight, Chapter 1. Thedas is a land of fierce diversity, from the assassin princes of Vantiva to the fated griffins of the Anderfells. But in my travels, I have found one tale that unites the people of this land. It is a story of pride and damnation, and although the telling differs, the essence of the tale remains the same. At the height of its power, the Tevinter Imperium stretched over much of Thedas, uniting the known world under the rule of the tyrannical Magisters. It is said that the old gods whom the Magisters worshipped gave them the knowledge of blood magic, and the Magisters used this forbidden power to cement their rule. The blood of elven slaves and humans alike ran down imperial altars to fuel Magister greed. The tales of their excess is so horrifying that one can only be grateful that blood magic is prohibited today. But all that stands tall must eventually fall. Perhaps they foresaw their ruin, or perhaps their pride knew no bounds. But whatever the reason, the Magisters dared to open a magical portal into the Golden City at the heart of the Fade. They sought to usurp the Maker's throne, long left unattended in the Golden City after the Maker turned his back on his creations. They would storm heaven itself with their power and become as gods. This is what the Chantry, in its oft-exercised tendency to understate, refers to as the Second Sin. According to most versions of the tale, the Magisters did indeed reach the Golden City and walked into the home of the Maker, where no living being before them had dared or been able to tread. But humanity is not meant to walk in heaven. The Magisters were wicked with pride and other sins, and their presence tainted the Golden City. What was once a perfect, holy citadel became a twisted home of darkness and nightmares. The Magisters were expelled back through their gateway and cursed for their treachery. As the Golden City had been tainted, so were the Magisters twisted and transformed into things of darkness, the very first of the Darkspawn. The Golden City, once a shining beacon at the heart of the Fade, became the Black City, a reminder of all that men's pride has cost. From the Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Genetivi, Chantry Scholar. Ooh. I don't know how true that is, but man, that's a pretty big fuck up. It sounds like that's more of a religious tale kind of deal, but still. Push. How about one of you beefy men help me? Or Cassandra. Cassandra's pretty beefy too. I guess Solus isn't beefy, but
The mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
I think he was lying.
I believe the mayor would know.
Look, if you're gonna do it, then we're gonna grab some seats, have some drinks, and we'll watch and cheer you on. So, you know.
How do you stand the
Do it.
Skyhold stables?
They're quiet. I like having time to myself.
I can't imagine finding quiet time in that stench.
They're only horses.
They're not horses. They're dung monsters with hooves and tails.
Ha. Ha. She does not like horses. Pretty funny. Alright, so we should be able to see things now. Yep, that's all. Can warp here, can't we? No. Yes, we can. Okay. So there's that thing here, and I'm kind of curious of what it is. And also this here, and I'm kind of curious what this is. Homecoming, bodies found.
I suppose we must fight it.
Not right this instant. I mean, I'm sure eventually, but like right now, nah. Unless it's where we're actually going, in which case, god damn it. That would suck, because I don't know if we can fight it or not. I'm not sure how strong we have to be to fight it again.
Farewell.
Oh, you spotted Venatori up in the hills? Okay. That the Renews report?
Well met, your worship.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted.
Oh.
Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
You said there was Venatori, and then I interrupted you, and then you said nothing. So I'm wondering what the hell is going on here. Okay, it's on the other side then. Okay, maybe I can't go this way to it? Or maybe it's up there, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it seems out up here.
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
True.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comte Veilguard last week.
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
Interesting. So there's bandits now that want to die by our hands. I mean, they really want to die? Then, I mean, I suppose we could do something about it. What the fuck? Alright. I do kind of want to see what that thing is down there, though. Or we finish. I like how we're going to drain the lake, and then we're gonna be like, we're getting the fuck out of here. So, I mean,
Farewell.
the way it goes sometimes. But it's nice to have a stronghold here, and we can like craft stuff, upgrade potions, find food, buy and sell. Like, I doubt you have anything I want, right? Silk Dart, what is this? Level 8. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. And the price is not terrible either. Faster movement speed when in stealth? Okay, okay, okay. They're trying to tempt me. They're trying to tempt me. Got regeneration potions, jar of bees, rock armor turn, healing man, and I was just curious. All right, but I do think we do need to stop here, so it is what it is. So I'll leave it this way. Woohoo! Back to our library. But yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. We have done our little bit of main quest. We have a lot of main quests to do. We need to get back to the main quest. So that will have to be next week, I think. Or we'll have to push forward in that. As much as I wanted to explore, I'm sure we'll be back. We're going to need a bunch of power, I think, for some stuff that's coming. So yeah, but we should at least push forward in the main quest. So Veilguard comes out in a couple days. I obviously will not be getting to that right away since we are still stuck here. We still got a lot to do, but hopefully we can make more progress then next week. But Thursday we'll be back. We're going to be doing some Honkai Star Rail. We're going to do the Trailblaze Continuance because I need to do that event and I want to make sure I have enough time. So I'm going to be doing the event off stream. But I do want to do the continuance at least on stream because I've been trying to do the main story stuff on stream as much as possible. So that's the plan. So Thursday, Friday, I'm guessing is how that will work. Hopefully it's not that long, but we'll see. If we need to do more, then we'll schedule time for it, but hopefully not. But yeah, that is going to do it for tonight. We did a pretty good job here. Like I said, we're working on stuff. It's getting there. We're making some progress. I don't want to say steady progress, but it is going. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Veilguard, and I would like to get it taken care of. Or like to get started on it somewhat soon, but being momentarily held back because I suck. But we'll keep working on it. Anyway, that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out, watching on Twitch. You can tap all button and notification button. On YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Whether on this stream, any of the videos that you watch, do appreciate it. And there's links in the description of videos to Twitch and social media. On Twitch, there is links to YouTube and social media. Also commands, ! YouTube and ! Socials. We'll get you links to all that stuff too. So should be easy to get to one and the other. So check that stuff out. But there we go. I gotta sleep. Gotta work still. So one of those long weeks. Getting close to that time off time, but not quite there yet. We're working on it. So hopefully y'all are doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy, stay fresh. I will catch all of y'all next time. So y'all have a good one. See y'all Thursday.